All right, Pensacola, good morning, good morning, good morning, Pensacola, good morning. You got Vernon this morning, good morning. How you doing? Monday morning, y'all, good morning. Get up, get up, get up. It is time to have some coffee this morning with Vernon. Yes, sir. We got a great show lined up for you today. We're going to talk about some of the news stuff, things in the news today, and also, we are going to be talking about what the community news is talking about. We're going to touch on Star Child's homegoing services this morning. We're going to be talking about the MLK Parade. We're going to be talking about the Gospel Soul Bowl. The Gospel Soul Bowl is coming up. And guess what else coming up? Christmas time. Christmas is coming up, so you better make sure that you get yourself together for Christmas. Yes, sir. Get yourself together for Christmas and so forth. So tell everybody you got time now. You got time now. Tell everybody that it is Vernon this morning. Vernon this morning. You definitely don't want to miss the Vernon This Morning show. We got good stuff going on this morning. We also gonna be incorporating a little bit of Black history in there as well. Black history is in there as well. So, but in the meantime, y'all, we'll be right back. We'll be right back, and we'll be talking about good stuff. And Mamie Hickson this morning. Miss Mamie coming up at 6:40. Miss Mamie's coming up at 6:40 with Grammar Time. Not only that is Grammar Time, but we're going to be talking to Miss Clara Long about 7:30 time frame. Miss Clara Long about 7:30 time frame about what's in the job this morning. We're going to be talking to Commissioner May around 8 o'clock so we can find out what's going on around town. And hopefully at 8:30, we're going to be talking to Mike Woods at the Pensacola Police Department. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family. Christmas in my heart, and I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always this Christmas, we're gonna dance.
We're gonna dance, dance, dance,
Come on.
dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
All right, Pensacola, good morning, good morning. You got Vernon this morning. Yes, sir, you got Vernon this morning. All righty, y'all. A lot of things happening in the news. Hopefully y'all had a great weekend. It's Monday morning, y'all. Hope you had a great weekend. You know what? We was talking about the news this morning. We had an airplane crash this morning, yesterday morning, at the Pensacola airport. And but it's the kind of crash. If you're ever going to have an airplane crash, that is the type that we want. It actually just slid off the runway, ran into the wooded areas there at the Pensacola airport. 4 people on board. No, plus it was a small private plane as well. So that certainly was a blessing in disguise there. A lot of things going on in the news this morning. They had to, one of the important things that I think that important to this community, they had to drop the charges on one of the individuals that was charged in the declarative murder case. They didn't say that the state said they did not have enough evidence to convict him, and even though they didn't want to do that, they had no choice. But his brother, I think his brother was convicted and sent to prison. Also, they're seeking the death penalty for the individual that was charged with the murder and of the 2 kids in arson over a couple of weeks ago. So the state said they're going to seek this death charges for that charge. Um, it is absolutely amazing. Then there was a 47-year-old man that they also charged with stealing $47,000, y'all, $47,000 worth of property as well. And if you see the flag half-mast, Governor DeSantis ordered the flags half-mast because of in honor, I guess, the NAS shooting, the attack 5 years ago. Also, along with that, I believe the 2 senators from Florida, I believe it was Senator Moody and Senator Scott, also introduced a resolution in Congress honoring the. I know Mamie's gonna get me when I get when she comes home, because I know honoring is the wrong word to use, but in recognition, I guess would be a better word to use, in recognition of the shooting at NAS. Okay, and shoot, I got to put my one thing I did do. I forgot to put my phone on vibrate, and so it's ringing on me this morning. So I just want you to hang in there with me on that. Also, if they're gonna have a I don't know whether they're having a food giveaway, but they always having food giveaway, and that is certainly a concern to everybody. And we're gonna show you. We're going to list all of the places in town that we can come across that are having a food giveaway. Okay, so we sure are. All right, now I'm gonna go to a real commercial break. When I come back, I'm gonna have Miss Mamie. I'm gonna have Miss Mamie on the line with Grandma Time. Y'all remember Grandma Time? Grandma Time. We'll be right back, y'all.
Navigating healthcare is hard. Baptist makes it better. With convenient locations, easy scheduling, and skilled, compassionate doctors, all when you need us most. The next time you need care, let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
From affordable home equity lines and home loans to high-yield checking that pays 5.05% APY, Pen Air combines innovative banking with a commitment to our community. Pen Air Credit Union. Join us.
Looking to start a career or change your current career? Pensacola State College is the place for you. Choose from short-term, high-demand career and technical education programs ranging from commercial vehicle driving to medical assisting. Call 850-484-2000.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Arthur Searcy in Pensacola today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you searching for a great bank in Pensacola? Your search ends here with Bank of Pensacola. At Bank of Pensacola, we go beyond just being a bank. We prioritize exceptional customer service to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're interested in our checking or savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, or auto and home loans, or even credit cards, we have the perfect solutions for you. Visit us today for more information.
Good morning. You got Vernon this morning. Yeah, y'all know it is grammar time. Grammar time, grammar time. And I got Miss Mamie this morning. Good morning, Mamie.
Good morning. I told you we can drop that handle. Let me tell you about Miss Mamie's from the South. They sat on the porch in a rocking chair
Say, what
with
about the rocking
stockings
chair?
tied at the knee.
Yeah,
Those are your Miss Susie's and Miss Mamie's.
yeah, Miss Susan. Miss.
I'm,
Okay, okay, all right.
I'm not,
Hey,
call me
Mamie.
Mamie.
Yeah, I
Just
know
call
you.
me
You
Mamie.
got me. You got me last week about that. Okay, Mamie.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, that's good. Mamie
that's
is good.
that's right. How you doing this morning, sugar?
Hey, I'm doing fine. Now that's your word right there. Hey,
Yeah.
sugar.
Yes, sir.
I am doing well. Or do we have an audience out there who's ready to do some grammar to talk about the nuances and the perks and the problems with the English language? It is problematic. And I thought today we'd talk about you are what you speak
Yeah.
because you are.
Yeah.
Here's a quote, and I'm going to share the
Uh
screen with you. And the quote says, "Those who speak well have listeners. Those who speak poorly have commentators."
huh.
So when you're talking, can you see my screen yet?
I can see your stream. Yes, I
Oh,
can.
well, good. I'll leave it on this one. Well, of
Uh
course, that means I'll be looking up. I'll put it here in front of me. I have two monitors.
Okay.
So if you can still see it, we're in good
And
shape.
yeah, I can see it. And then
Oh,
and all you can see it. Everybody can see it.
good, good. So what do you think of this quote? Those who
I
speak
love
well,
that. I love that quote.
it
Those
makes
who
a point,
speaks
doesn't it?
well have listeners, and those who speak poorly have commentators. I love that, Mamie. Wow.
Yes, they do have commentators. I recall years ago when I was teaching at then PJC, Pensacola Junior College. One of my colleagues was the announcer for the commencement programs. So the following Monday after commencement, the student went to him. His last name was Hammond, and said, "Hey, Mr. Hamilton, you ain't pronounced all them names right." And so Mr. Hammond said, "Well, how would you know? You ain't you ain't pronounced all them words right." So that's a common mispronunciation too, pronounce,
Yep.
calling it pronounce. And the first mispronunciation that we're going to talk about is that word itself. And
Okay.
it's a smart mistake to think that since pronunciation comes from the word pronounce, that it should be pronunciation, but it's not. It's pronounce, but it's pronunciation. So if you're mispronouncing something, you have a mispronunciation. Keep that word in mind too. So
Okay.
here are your tips for today, your pronunciation tips. So what is that piece of paper we receive when we walk across the stage to receive our certificate from high school,
Mhm.
our GRE certificate, or our bachelor's degree? It's called a diploma,
Mhm.
not a diploma. I'm sure you've heard it pronounced that way or mispronounced, right? A lot
I
of people
have.
say, I've even heard principals during commencement
Congratulations.
say, "Congratulations, we are giving you your diploma." No, not today. You want a diploma. Here's another common one. Even educated people pronounce the word mischievous, but if you look at it on the screen, you'll see that it is spelled VOUS on the end, not VIOUS. So the word has three syllables, mischievous, not mischievous.
But let's
And
say
how
that
about
again. And I've been using that word wrong all of my life.
so have
Mischievous.
a lot of people. It's mischievous.
Mischievous.
Unless Merriam-Webster Dictionary and the Oxford
Mischievous.
English Dictionary have conceded and added it. If it is added, I guarantee you it will probably say a non-standard pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
And we don't want a non-standard car, so we don't want a non-standard pronunciation. How about that Library, the place that houses books? How many people do we know who pronounce that as library?
Berry. Yeah, look, Liberia. Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yes, Miss Lily, the mother of Chappie James, who was my teacher from age 4 to about age 10 or 11. She would she neither she nor her daughter Lily James Fraser would allow that kind of pronunciation. Library. It's
Mm-hmm.
library. And
Yeah.
so years ago at UWF, I was asked by speaking of the library, they had librarian to speak to one of the student workers who couldn't say ASK. She would say AXX. I need to ask you some questions. And she said, "Can you help her?" So I said to the worker, the student worker, "Pronounce ASS." And she said, "Ass." I said, "Right now, quickly, as soon as you get ass out of your mouth, put a K on it." And she said, "Oh, ask." I said, "Right.
Yeah.
Don't just say AX. That's a tool, an X. So you
Mm-hmm.
can't ask people a question. You ask them a question. That's a topic in itself. How in Black dialect that is a common mispronunciation, calling ASK X. Let me
Mm.
ask something.
Okay.
Okay, so what is it I'm using right now? My computer. But I have one that I use if I want to on my lap. So therefore, it's called a laptop, not a laptop. I asked a very educated gentleman, a Renaissance man, "Why are you calling this a lab top?" And he said, "Oh, I thought it had to do with the fact that you find them in labs,
Mm.
scientific labs, all kinds of labs." I said, "Oh, so you do have a reason for calling a laptop a laptop, but it
Mm-hmm.
is laptop."
Right.
So, Vernon, how have you heard that next one pronounced? This one.
Uh, Similar.
Yes. And you pronounced it correctly. Good for
I
you.
did.
Because some people call it simular. But notice it has an I, not a U in it. It's
Right.
similar, not simular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one may surprise you. In fact, I think the dictionary has conceded to a secondary pronunciation, which is the way most people say it often. But how do you pronounce? I'll ask you this question. Pronounce Listen.
List.
This one right here.
Listing.
Listen.
Listen.
We don't pronounce the T. We say listen. Listen
Listen.
up.
Listen.
Right. We just say listen. We don't say
Listen.
listen.
Okay.
We say listen up. And so often is the same way. You don't pronounce the T. It's not a hard T. It's not often, it's often. Often and listen. Just remember it that way.
Okay.
How about this word? Athletic. 1, 2, 3 sounds. 3 syllables. Athletic, not athletic. Just look at the spelling.
Athletic.
ATH, athletic, not
Athletic.
right, not
Ath-
athletic.
okay.
And so those of you who are job hunting and you've been asked to submit some paperwork, you are submitting a transcript, not transcripts. Unless, of course, you're submitting one transcript from PJC, BSC, another one from UWF. Now you're looking at transcripts. And that
Mm-hmm.
reminds me, I don't know what triggered this word, but I heard a TV broadcaster say reindeers. And the other person repeated it. No, there is just one deer, and then there are 10 deer. It's the same word, like
Here.
sheep,
Yep.
no sheeps. Also, another word that's not on this slide you're looking at is a word that comes out of COVID season and flu season. Is it a strand or a strain? Which one is it?
Strand.
I double checked it because I had to wonder. Two very well-spoken newscasters were talking about the flu season,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them said a new strand of the flu, and then the other one said a new strain. So I thought, wait a minute, what is it? So I did an AI overview. A strain is the correct term for a new version of the flu virus, not a strand. It's a
Really
strain.
strange. Okay.
It's a
Very.
strain, yes. A
Wow.
new and concerning strain called subclade K is currently spreading rapidly and has already caused increases in flu cases in countries like Canada, Japan, and the UK. So it's a new strain.
Mm.
How about that?
Wow.
We learn
Okay.
something. That's my philosophy. Learn something new every day.
Every day. Okay. Been pronouncing
And,
it
and
wrong.
question. And also a question. If you are saying strain and somebody else says strand, don't just assume that that person is wrong. Assume that either of you could be wrong. And then you look it up. That's what I did. When I heard one newscaster say strand and the other one said strain, I had to ask myself, which one is it? If
Mm.
I had to defend either of them, I don't know if I'd be able to because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I Googled the word, then I checked it in Merriam-Webster.
Okay. Miss
All right,
Miriam
so
Wright, huh?
yes, I trust those organizations, well, Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the
Well,
Oxford English Dictionary, because they do research.
well, Mamie, what do you tell those folks like me when the teacher used to tell you how to pronounce word and they said go look it up in the dictionary? Well, the hell, I can't even spell the word, let alone pronounce it in the
Good
dictionary.
point.
How does one do that?
You are so right. You can call the grammar hotline at UWF. We'll look it up for you. I've had students to say that if I don't know that pneumonia begins with a P, and I don't know what the ending of silhouette is, it sounds like WET. How can I find it? How am I able to look it up?
Hmm.
Someone will know. We have all these sources now. I think now you can just do a voice question to your Siri on your phone. Siri, how do I spell silhouette? And Siri will spell it for you, right? We'll look it up. So you can always do that, or you can call 850-474-2129. That is the grammar hotline at UWF.
Let me write that down. Let me write that
Hey,
down. Like we
yes,
should do everything else when we get my age. The
I need
grammar. You said the grammar hotline
grammar
is
hotline
again.
at
What is it?
UWF. 850-474-2129.
2129. I'm gonna repeat that,
Mm-hmm.
and then next week I'll have it a graphic for it. 850
Mm-hmm.
474
Mm-hmm.
2129. Right?
That's the grammar hotline. And make sure your graphic artist spells grammar GRAMMAR,
All right. Yeah. I,
not
I
not
not
ER.
not like a grandma.
No. Not like Kelsey. Kelsey Grammer
Yeah.
spells his last name GRAMMER, but that is a last name.
Yeah.
Grammar, which
Uh-huh.
refers to the system for the language that we use, is GRAMMAR. And we have 30 seconds for one more,
Yeah, we got yeah,
for two
we
more.
do. We do.
The scholarship recipients, a person
Mhm.
who receives something is a recipient. A person who receives an email is a recipient, not a reciprocant.
Okay.
And finally, we're in the season where we have a lot of programs. I was the MC for a program Saturday night, dance floor competition. So I was
Okay.
the mistress of ceremonies, not
Right.
ceremony. It's always plural, ceremonies, not ceremony. So you're the
So
master of ceremony,
okay,
monies.
now that begs another question, Mamie.
Okay.
Whether it always proper is it always master ceremonies or is it sometimes mysteries of ceremonies?
I think we still genderize that label. We use master for the male and we use mistress for the female. We have gotten away from doing that. It's no longer postman.
Mhm.
It's mail carrier. It's
Yeah.
no longer fireman using the masculine. It's firefighter.
Mhm.
So we've gotten away. That'll be a good topic for us to talk about next
Mm,
week.
okay. All right.
How we have gotten away from genderizing words. So
Yeah.
remember we used to call the airline attendants host let's see, what were they called? Stewardesses.
Stewardess. Yes.
Steward, right. They were rarely did we hear steward. It was always stewardess,
Yeah.
a stewardess, and that was always a female. But
Right.
now they are flight attendants.
Right.
You
Yeah.
don't genderize them. And all of this is happening with the English language and pronouns. That's another good topic for us to talk about. Now you might receive a confirmation of a gift you've sent, and it'll say, Mary, uh, dear Mamie, you have a great taste in gifting.
Mhm.
Mary, the person to whom you're sending the gift will love their gift card. Not her. Even though Mary we recognize immediately as a feminine name, the computer generated message is likely to say Mary will love their card because, first of all, it's computer generated and the computer doesn't know whether the recipient is a male or a female. So we use what's called a singular they. That's another topic. But today, remember, you are what you speak.
You are what you speak. All
And here
right.
are some common mispronunciations. So next week we'll continue with that, or I'll do some of those. I've mentioned a couple of topics that we could do.
Okay.
The genderization of nouns. That's what we'll call it. And
Okay.
come back.
Yeah. Okay. The genderization of nouns. Okay.
Yes, let me write
Right.
that down so I don't forget
Right.
for next week. Or we'll continue with pronunciations because I have a list. How about next week we'll still do pronunciations? Pronunciations that make you go, is that
Hmm.
right? Like
Okay.
strain of flu or strand of flu?
Are the ones that bring yourself back home, maybe. But the ones that I like the most that you just said about ask. Okay. And I see
Mm,
people use that word so wrong most of the time. They want to ask you something and ask you in easy way you said ask in a K, huh? Ask.
right.
Yeah. So wow. That's learn something every day.
That's right. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to switch over to another Zoom call because it's now time for grammar size. You see my
Yeah.
virtual background. I'm ready for grammar size now.
Okay.
Exercise those grammar muscles.
Emphasize the grammar. Mamie, thank you. And we'll see you again next Monday at 6:40. And thank you for educating us. No, educating us.
Giving you some education. All right.
All right. Thank you, Mamie. We'll see you next week. Okay.
All right.
Y'all. All right, y'all. All right. That's Miss Mamie Hickson, y'all. Miss Mamie Hickson with Grammar Time. And we will have her back again next week. And she will continue. We'll be right back, folks, after these commercial messages. Okay?
Singing telegram! Happy holiday cash scratch-offs. That looks like a great gift for everyone on my list, including me.
Oh, watch out! The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Sonia Bay's Botanicals is a local wellness boutique that specializes in infused fruit juices, medicinal herbal tea remedies, clean hair and body care, and herbal infused sea moss gels, which can be purchased 1 for $25 or 2 for $40. This sea moss contains 92 of the body's 102 essential minerals used to increase energy, relieve pain and inflammation, and improve blood pressure and more. From parasite cleanse to detox and weight loss to blood sugar control, Sonia Bay's Botanicals has a natural solution for you.
Viola's Menswear, 2727 West Cervantes Street, Pensacola, Florida. Gentlemen, fine clothing at an affordable price. Suits starting at $139. Dress, shoes, hats, and accessories. Here at Viola's Menswear, 2727 West Cervantes Street in Pensacola, Florida. Call today at 429-7146, 2727 West Cervantes Street in Pensacola, Florida.
Woke up this morning, sun peeking through the blind. Yeah, I woke up this morning, sun peeking through the blind. Robert Hill hanging up the headphones after 50 years of time. He'd been spinning them records that made our hearts stand still. Yeah, spinning them soul tracks with a voice that gave us chills. Now he's trading in that studio for a pen, the blues he feels. From the West Indies to the Delta, He knows where the roots run deep. From the West Indies to the Delta, he knows where the spirits speak. Now he's riding down that journey, so the world won't fall asleep. Play gospel in the morning, talk truth in the afternoon. Play gospel in the morning, talk truth in the heat of June. 40 voices every week, speaking true to every tune. Presidents came to find him, sat down where the people trust. Oh, the presidents came to find him, 'cause his airways were just. Not loud, not flashy, just real and honest and just. So thank you, Mr. Hill. You gave this town a song. Yes, thank you, Robert Hill. You kept us so strong. Now the mic may be silent, but your blues play on and on. Pensacola knows, America knows, the blues knows, this ain't goodbye. This is just the last broadcast from the man who never needed a spotlight to shine.
Good morning, everybody. You got Vernon this morning. Yes, you got Vernon this morning. That was a tribute, y'all, to our great Robert Hill. Hill is fantastic, and he hung up there. You wouldn't think, you wouldn't believe that he hung it up, but he did. He hung up the microphone. He traded in for a pen. Okay, he's going to back to Montgomery, as I understand it, and he said he's going to Colorado, but he's going out and he's going to write books now. Okay, so I know Pensacola, and they wanted to give my buddy Hill a grand send off, but if you know Hill like I know Hill, okay, he's not a crowd person. He doesn't like fanfare. He doesn't like this kind of stuff that he doesn't like that kind of this wild stuff. He don't like accolades. He loves giving. He can't take receiving. But I want to thank him again, and on behalf of this community, I want to thank him again, right, for giving our community 30 years of service. 30 years, 30 plus years, probably real close to 35 years. He came in 1991. So you do the math. You do the math. He came in 1991, and so we're so glad that he was able to carry on the mantra, and we're gonna try to pick it up where he left off, and he did this show for some 30 years, so you can get information about it. All right, now speaking of this show, I just want to let you know that folks that want to be able to gain access to this show, okay, WBQP has created a radio station. Yes, we created a radio station. Radio station, WBQP Radio, and we got the television station as well. Very, very, very easy to get. Very easy to get. Okay, you just type in that code there, rdo.to. RDO type DO / WBQP. You can get it on your phone. You can get it anywhere on your computer. You can download the app. You can go to the app store. We got the WBQP television app is already there, but now we're gonna add the WBQP TV radio app. We 24/7 radio station, and we're working on a plan right now to get our over-the-air signal. Okay, we're working on the plan to get one over-the-air radio. But at that, don't worry about it. You can get this station on this app anywhere. If you're looking at, you can get it on TV. Okay, if you're looking at TV, you can get it on 12.1. You can get it on Roku TV. You can get it on Fire Stick TV. You can get it on Google TV. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on all those TV apps. Okay, all the streaming is the thing. You can get it on all these apps. It's up to you. It's up to you how you want to get it. It's or you can get it on Facebook. We stream it on Facebook, and we want to share it on. We share it on Facebook, and I want you to share. That's a good thing. I want you to do is share it on Facebook with everybody, because you got friends that I don't have. Okay, and so you make sure you share it on Facebook. Also, if you're not able to get it, you will be able to get it on. You should be able to get it on. I believe the what Alexa. Alexa, just Alexa, play WBQP. Okay, Alexa, play WBQP. You should be able to get it on Alexa, so you don't have to get up and get out of your house. You just tell her to do it for you. So, all kinds of ways we can get on WBQP, so you can get this information, get this show. In fact, the television side has very good shows. We got a national network that we call the National Black Television, called NBT, National Black TV. That's a brand new black television network, up and coming network. If you hadn't seen, I know you used to be ETs and all those kinds of things, but we got another network that is up and coming, and we are an affiliate of that network, and things are coming even bigger and better for WBQP. We're finna make a move that will improve our signal strength and then improve our signal reach as well. From the first quarter of 2026. So we got some great, exciting things for you. Okay, some great things coming up for you. Sure is. I tell you what, we're at 7:30 time frame. Hopefully, we're going to be talking to Miss Clara, along about some jobs. Okay, some jobs. So you might want to go ahead and get your pencil and your paper right now. Get your pencil and your paper. Get your pencil and your paper and start writing down the job. One thing I hadn't talked about already, which you know I'm going to talk about right now, MLK Parade. Okay, MLK Parade. Y'all need to get up and get down and get registered for the MLK Parade. Okay, the MLK Parade. So you can get on this number here, 850-378-9242. Okay, 850-378-9242 and register for the MLK Parade. MLK Parade is coming up in January. Okay. In fact, January the 19th. I think we call it the Grand Marshal. The Grand Marshal is going to be Lumen May. We'll be talking to Lumen this morning about right around the 8 o'clock time frame. And so he is our Grand Marshal this year. So forth. So y'all just hanging out with us, and we will definitely keep you informed. But I want you to do this. I want you to do it early. Come on, we need to. And that parade is so important. With today's banning of the books, okay, banning of books and banning of the so-called diversity and inclusion and all that kind of crap. We don't need that anyway. We before Trump came along, we was able to get along anyway. We have to educate ourselves and our people, and we still need to do that. And this parade is one way of doing it. I want to make sure that we continue this tradition. This is our 37th year. Okay, it's our 37th year of the parade. Okay, 37 years of the parade. Okay, 37 years of the American parade. All right, y'all. I'm hopefully that when I come back in just a little bit here, when I come back, hopefully I want to be talking to Miss Clara Long about the job. Okay, and so until then, y'all hanging out. I'll be right back. All righty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You got Vernon this morning, and guess what time it is? It is. Let me tell you. Before I introduce my special guest this morning, I need you to go get your pencil and your paper right now. Go get your pencil and paper, cause you need to go ahead and so you can write this information down because I got Miss Clara Long on here. She's gonna be talking about jobs. Yes, y'all. She's talking about jobs in Pensacola. So let me, without further ado, let me bring on Miss Clara Long right now. Good morning, Clara.
Good morning. How are you? Can you hear me? Let's see here. What did I do? Hold on.
Uh, but anyway, that's Miss Clara Long. She gonna be in just a few minutes, y'all, and tell us about the job. Uh, I guess, she done froze on me right now. That's one good thing about this video stuff, y'all. When you call in, uh, you make sure you're into a good Wi-Fi environment. I got Miss Claire along. Good morning, Claire. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I don't know what happens. Technology early on Monday
You
morning.
you must got one of them. You must got one of those what I call
What is?
Claire. Claire, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, all right. That was me.
Can you see
That
me?
I can see you. Everybody can see you. The
Okay, I
whole
can't see you.
world, the whole world can see you. How you doing this
Okay,
morning? Okay, well we
I'm great,
got you.
sir.
So you
Okay.
so you cannot see yourself this morning, huh?
No, I can't see you, but it's okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I said, how you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. I am well, absolutely well this morning. I
Well,
just
that's
want,
awesome.
yeah, yes, sir. Okay, tell me that you want to be able to see me as well, huh? That what you're
Well, I
saying?
thought I was seeing you, and then you went away. So, but it's okay.
Yeah, don't worry about me. Okay, some folks they be happy when I come on like this. Okay, how about now? Can you see me now?
I Yes, sir. I can see you now.
I know you feel better now, right?
Yes, yes, much better.
All righty then. Tell us about
Yes.
what's going on in the job world for Escambia County.
Well, there are positions out there, Mr. Vernon, that we're coming up in the almost in the end of this year, coming into the new year. There are a lot of positions that are going to be coming available. A lot of people are in that mode of or have the time in that they're about to retire. So
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a lot of positions that's going to come available in the upcoming year. So a lot of those positions out there only require a GED or high school diploma,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them start around 30, 35,000. Some of them 45,000 that are out there. But today would be the day to go out there to our website at myscambia.com. Click on, there is a search engine where you can click or put in jobs, and it will take you directly to the site.
Okay. Um,
So
go give them that number again, okay?
that website
That
is
website, yeah. Because that
yeah,
website is the most important thing that they can do because they have to go to the website to apply for the jobs and everything, right?
absolutely, absolutely. So it's www.myscambia.com. That's
Mm-hmm.
myscambia.com. You type that in, it'll take you to our main website. And on the right hand corner, there's this, it's a search engine. Just type in jobs or careers, and it will populate all of the opening jobs that are available for the Board of County Commissioners.
Okay. I'm trying to type it in there now so people can see it.
Yes.
myscamia.com. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that easy, right?
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
I know I'm not getting it right. myscamia.com.
And it should take you to the main website.
All right. Now, one good thing about that I'm spelling this not right. I'll tell you that right now. ESCAMBIA. Okay. All
Yes.
right. All right. Now, one thing I think people ought to know about these are just not jobs. These are careers. Okay. These are
Absolutely.
not only that, they're well paying jobs. And
Mm-hmm.
not only that, sometimes you don't need training. You might need some experience, but you don't need training. They will train you on some of these jobs. Some of these jobs you might not even need experience. Talk to us about that, Claire.
So a lot of the jobs, most of these entry level jobs, you don't need a career. You just, I mean, a degree. You really do need either a GED or a high school diploma.
Uh huh.
To even get qualified. That's just one qualification. Um, and like you say, you don't have to have a lot of experience for the job you're applying for, but they are looking for someone with some soft skills. So, just knowing how to handle the phone, how to handle customers, just how to deal with people in general,
Mm-hmm.
and being prompt, coming to work early, leaving on time, those kind of things, that they are those, like I said, those soft skills that they're looking for initially. And then the second thing they're looking for, whatever type of experience you do have, whatever kind of work experience you do have. And it may not be directly tied to the position you're applying for, but they know that you are accustomed to coming to work and doing your job.
Right. Okay. Now, they got any very specific job you want to talk about today? That's opening.
No, there, like I said, the are like the jobs that we are that continually to be open on a weekly basis, or jobs like working for corrections at the jail,
Mm-hmm.
animal services, are open. They have open jobs right now. Our road department, public works, that positions they have numerous positions that are they're looking to fill, and of course public safety, which is like our EMS, EMT. Those type positions are always available, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times, Mr. Vernon, those positions do have like a sign-on bonus. So
Really?
if you have the skill sets for those jobs can range anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 sign-on bonus once you get hired.
Wow. Sign on bonus. You give me a chance.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. Why were these jobs when I was looking for a job? You get
I know,
jobs that
right?
could sign on bonuses and training and stuff like that. Come on now.
Yes, yes.
Really?
So it's a win-win. It's a win-win opportunity for individuals. It just depends on what they want to do. And another incentive
Mm-hmm.
is a lot of our county positions. If you're looking to go back, or you're looking to go and get your bachelor's degree or master's degree, the county offer tuition reimbursement. But a lot of those type schooling has to be pre-approved through your director, through your department director. But if it's approved, the county will reimburse you a percentage of your tuition.
Really?
So it's a win-win. Like you said, that's it. That's the page that
Yeah.
they need to click on. It says careers,
Right.
and then you can see the benefits for those positions. Paramedic, they're always looking for paramedics, firefighters.
Firefighters. Yeah.
Yeah, those are ongoing careers that, and bus drivers with ECAD, they're always looking for those type ongoing, and correction officer. So those four main positions there, um, Mr. Vernon, that they're always always wanting and they're needing more individuals to apply for.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right, well, great then. I'll tell you what, Claire, what's the phone
Yes.
number that they can call if they got questions?
They could always call our number at 595-3596. That's my office number. And they can call our HR, which is 595-3000, which that's who oversee these jobs that's on our line on our website right now. And like I said, too, just to add to that, some of these positions where there you have to have a CDL, they will provide that service or that training for you prior to getting hired. So we're trying to do everything we can to reduce some of those barriers that may come about with not having this and not having that, but you're ready and you're wanting to work. So we will work with you with getting those prerequisite requirements, trying to get those handled in the best way we can.
All right, now I want to repeat those numbers again. You said if they need to call and find out information about the job, you said that the
Yeah,
number is 850-595-3996. Is that correct?
3596.
3596. Okay. And if they call
Yes.
the HR number, that number, the
It's
35, which number is that? They was that Claire? The three
that's
nine.
that's the NHS office number. NHS office number.
Okay. What NHS mean?
A neighborhood and human services.
Okay. All right. And then the HR number is 595-3000.
Yes. So that's the main number they need to call. 595-3000.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
If they got any question, but the easiest thing to do is go to myescamia.com and apply for job. As they can apply for, is there any limits on the number of jobs they can apply for?
No, sir. They can apply for as many jobs as fit their criteria. Yes. Their experience, their skill sets, they can apply for many. I say apply for all of them that fits your skill set.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
And then
very good.
don't just apply. Find out who's, if they call HR at 595-3000, they can find out who's the hiring manager, or they can even peruse the county website under departments. So if you just say you're applying for public safety with paramedics, you can go on the county website, go to public safety, and they have their office number out there. You can call and talk to the hiring manager and let them know that you applied for the position. And a lot of times they get your foot in the door with an interview, and then you just once you get in there, you just you sell yourself, sell the experience that you have, and let them know that you are ready to work.
Yeah. Is there a whenever they apply for the job, did they wait to did they be contacted or do they call to schedule an interview? How did that work? When they
I would
after they
encourage.
apply for it.
Yeah, after they apply and they know that their roster has closed, I would,
Hmm.
like I said, I would go into the county website, click on departments, find that department that you're applying to, and reach out to the hiring manager and just let them know you applied. So at least they'll know your name. So when they're
Hmm.
looking at the roster, they see your name,
Hmm.
they'll call you. Then likely they will reach out to you and bring you for an interview, especially if they see your resume and your
Uh-huh.
resume, meet all of those criterias.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Well, very good. Well, thank you, Claire,
But
and
thank you, sir.
we'll see you on next Monday. Okay.
Yes.
If
Just
you
looking forward to it.
all righty then. Thanks again, y'all. That's Miss Claire Long, y'all, the Escambia County um jobs for Escambia County. She will definitely get you employed if you go out. Just go out to the website. Okay, just go out to the website. Out to the website and just go to myescamia.com. Myescamia.com. Okay, and you definitely will see if you can find something that suited for you. You're looking for jobs. I know you're looking for jobs. Everybody need a job. Okay, everybody need a job. You just tell them. And you tell them you heard it right here. Okay, tell them you heard it right here. Right here. It said right here. Okay? All right, y'all. We'll be right back after these messages.
Navigating heart care can be challenging. Baptist makes it better with the latest treatments and innovations and the area's largest, most experienced heart team ready to create a care plan just for you. All when you need us most. Let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
Hey, it's Gambia. Today, we're talking trash, specifically bulk waste.
Starting July 1st, 2023, bulk waste service will be called for pickup. You can schedule a pickup by calling the ECUA Customer Service Department anytime before 2 p.m. on the day prior to your normal pickup day. Bulk pickup is still included at no additional charge.
Check out ecua.fl.gov for more information.
Know what to throw, 850.
From affordable home equity lines and home loans to high-yield checking that pays 5.05% APY, Pen Air combines innovative banking with a commitment to our community. Pen Air Credit Union. Join us.
Hi, I'm Jessica Ford. I'm the owner of FD Builds. Energy efficiency is very important in today's market. With higher interest rates and rising costs, it's important that home buyers maintain their bottom line of affordability. The nice thing about natural gas and natural gas appliances is that it's more energy efficient than their electrical counterparts, and at the end of the day, the utility bills are lower. Our relationship with the Pensacola Energy team is phenomenal. From customer service to their field teams, it's just a seamless process. We love Pensacola Energy.
Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home has been in business since 1913. Hi, I'm David Hawkins, the owner of Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home, saying we are a full-service funeral home. We offer pre-need funeral planning. We have a newly remodeled chapel and conference facility. Stop by and see us today. We have 9 vehicles, all waiting to service you. At Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home, we appreciate your stopping by. On behalf of all of our family here at Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home, thank you so much for allowing our family to serve you.
All right, good morning, Pensacola. You got Vernon this morning. Yes, sir. On the new Vernon in the Morning show. Yes, sir. And I want you to tell everybody about the new Vernon in the Morning show and let us know so you can know what's going on in your community, y'all. One thing I need to talk to you about, hopefully we're going to be talking to our commissioner around 8 o'clock time frame. But one thing I wanted to let you know, 2 things I want to let you know right about now. One thing, I want you to start registering for the MLK parade, okay? Start registering right now for the MLK parade, okay? Start registering now for the MLK parade, and you can just call the MLK hotline and get registered right now if you really wanted to get registered. So you can call the MLK hotline and register for the parade, okay? Its number at hotline is 378. I'm so dyslexic. 378. That's why I had to put it on the screen so you can see 378-9242, okay? That's a register for the MLK parade. The other thing I need to tell you about is these homegoing services for my boy Star Child. Y'all remember Star? Everybody knows Star Child. Okay, everybody knows Star Child. He is right there. We lost Star Child. His services is going to be this Thursday at the New Birth Church over there on Q Street. Okay. The New Birth Church at 11 o'clock on Thursday. Hopefully, we'll be able to, for those that cannot make it, if I can get permission from the family, if it's okay with the family, I'm going to do his services live on TV as well as live stream it. Some folks can't get to the funeral. I'll be able to live stream it, and then we'll be able to play it back. If you're not able to be there that day, maybe you can pick it back up on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. So his service is going to be at the New Birth Baptist Church, okay? The New Birth Baptist Church on Q Street, okay? 11 o'clock on Thursday. The viewing of the viewing will be on Wednesday from 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock at Joe Morris Funeral Home, okay? The Joe Morris Funeral Home. And the repast is going to be at 850 Event Center, and that's over on Delano Street, okay? 850 Delano Street. All right, y'all. I gotta, like I always been doing. I want to send this tribute out. And I understand this video that I'm gonna play here was done by Miss Debbie. Debbie's a friend of mine, and she's a very delightful person. I've been knowing her for a long time, and but I'm so glad that she was there. I didn't know Debbie could sing. But anyway, this is a tribute. If you hadn't seen this tribute, I'm going to play it again here in honor of my friend DJ Star Child.
DJ Star Child is his name, a light that never fades. He touched our lives with every beat, every song he played. Now heaven's got an angel spinning records in the sky, but down here in our hearts,
you gonna be on that 8?
Your spirit will never die. You may be
8 o'clock. All right, you gonna call me? You want me to call you? Okay. I sent you a link if you just want to do a link. Okay. It can be on live. Okay. Check your text. Okay.
we won't say goodbye. Only hold on, my friend. Yeah. DJ Star Child, shine your light until we see you again. We'll hear you laugh in the quiet, your voice in the wind, and every time that beat drops, it's like you're here again. You gave love, you gave joy, you gave us your whole heart. Even though you're gone from sight, we'll never be apart. You may be resting up in heaven, but you're living in our memories still. We're gonna miss you so very much, more than any words can ever feel. Tears may fall, but we won't say goodbye. Only hold on, my friend. Yeah. DJ Star Child, shine your light until we see you again. Your music stays, your legacy plays, your legacy plays in every soul you touch. Every soul you touch, we'll carry you, in everything we do. 'Cause you meant that much. 'Cause you meant that much, You may be resting up in heaven, but your star keeps shining on. Oh, we'll keep dancing, keep remembering, even though you're gone. Tears may fall. This is nothing. Spin the skies until we see you.
All right, y'all. DJ Star Child, y'all. That's a tribute to DJ Star Child. Wow. I love that tribute. I just love it. So I know you love it as well. So I want to give credit to whomever as they said, Debbie did it. But I just want to remind you again, that the services for Star Child is going to be on December 11th at the no, not at the at the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. They're located at, I think it's 1610, if I'm not mistaken, Q Street, on Q Street there. Reverend Floyd Peacock Church. They're going to have a viewing on Wednesday, starting from 1 to 5 p.m. Okay, on Wednesday, from 1 to 5 p.m. on Wednesday. So you might want to make sure that you put that on your calendar if you intend to do that. If you're unable to make it, then perhaps that you can we can air it back for you. Hopefully, we will be able to cover the funeral, cover his services live, okay, and maybe and perhaps stream it out, okay. Some of the things that we didn't get to this morning in the news. If you are a race car fan, and you know the weather has not been cooperating with us lately, and that's what we say when the weather is when it's raining, we complain. When it don't rain, we complain. When it's hot, we complain. When it's cold, we complain. But that's okay. They have postponed. If you are a race car fan like my son, he loved racing and cars and stuff like that. But the snowball derby, y'all, has been postponed to today. They're gonna start again today, and what they didn't get to this weekend, it will continue on today and tomorrow. Okay, if you're into the race car stuff, okay, which I love cars, but I'm not a race car. I'm not into race cars. Yesterday, when we celebrated, I think it was 84 years of Pearl Harbor, December 7, 1941. On December 7, 1941, the United States of America was attacked by Japan at Pearl Harbor. Okay, and so we had National Pearl Harbor Day. Now, when I was talking about um, cars, I should have mentioned too uh, the Corvette Club. If you, I know a lot of you got vets around you. The Corvette Club, they had what they call a Corvette run. Okay, they had a Corvette run. I believe it was this weekend, and it was there to try to uh, celebrate and raise money for the kids. Okay, trying to raise money for the kids. So if you got a vet and you want to get involved with that, that's all well and fine too. On the national scene, they was reporting that 3 inmates escaped out of a Louisiana prison. Okay, 3 inmates escaped out of Louisiana. Two blacks and 2 white. But they found one of the inmates, the white inmate had self-inflicted wounds that could have made it suicide. I don't know what status is on the second one. And I'm gonna go back to a local story now. When you're talking about threes, everything comes to mind when it comes to threes. The UWF has 3 new students. 3 new students, y'all. And when you say, why is that important? Why do because they are K9 students, okay? They got 3 K9 students, uh, 2 black students, and 1 white student, K9 students. And I always say UWF gonna go to the dogs, but anyway, no, they got. In all seriousness, they got 3 puppies. 3 puppies. They are raising for service animals, service dogs. They are 3 little cute puppies. Everybody loves puppies. I don't know what breed and what breed they are, but There's 2 black puppies and one white puppy there. So y'all can forget about that. What y'all used to call UWF. What that W is in UWF. Again, back on the national scene again. HECSF, you all Secretary of Defense, he's still in hot water, and the Trump administration is in hot water over the fact that for the second strike on these drug running boats that they've been bombing and killing people on these drug running boats. Okay, so it was on shaky waters, even bombing those boats in the first place. But it is against the law, international law, and it is against the Geneva Convention to kill survivors, okay, combatant survivors. And so what happened in this case, I know you know all about it now, but what happened in this case, they had a second strike to kill the survivors, and it was said to be on the orders of HECSF to kill everybody on board. So the general that's in charge of that operation, he had a hearing in Congress last week, and he had to face certain questions about that. But this is an opinion now. This is not news. This is my opinion, and you can share it like or not. I believe this whole Venezuelan thing about the drug boats is nothing but a false flag to try to get into war with Venezuelans so they can justify a regime change. Okay, a regime change. That's what this is all about. The Trump administration wants a hand-picked female that they think to replace Maduro down in Venezuela. And why? You think that? Why do you think they're important? Because they have the world's largest oil reserve. Okay, and believe that they have the world's largest oil reserve, and they are trying to take that oil from. Okay, they're trying to take the oil. So that is something that you might want to keep your eyes on. Okay, you may want to keep your eyes on that. All right, on that story. The other story is that for you guys that look at like streaming TV and paid TV, Netflix is trying to buy Warner Brothers. Okay, and why is that important? Well, it might be important because it might and a lot of you Netflix fans, you're already paying enough for Netflix now. Is it going to impact what you do? Okay, is it going to impact what you pay? We don't know. We don't know that yet. The other news story I think is important that you might want to keep an eye on is that on the national news front is that the judge has blocked another attempt for the Trump administration. He's going on his retribution tour to try to re-indict Jim Comey. Okay, I don't. Jim Comey, another opinion. Jim Comey is not a fan of mine because I think Jim Comey caused us to be in the position we're in today by what he did for Hillary back in 2016 and let the first Trump administration in. Okay, so but right is right, and I'm glad that they're blocking because no good deed goes unpunished. Trump ought to be thanking that man for what he done instead of trying to prosecute him. But at any rate, they are trying to get him for a second time because they illegally tried to bring in, put an assign of a prosecutor that was illegal. Okay, that was illegal. All right. We're going to be talking to. Hopefully, we're going to be talking to Lumen May in just a few minutes, y'all. We're going to be talking to Lumen May in just a few minutes about what's going on in Pensacola in Escambia County. But weather, hopefully, we're going to see a little bit relief in the weather. There has been nothing but rain, fog, and cold, and a lot of that rain, fog, and cold contributed to that that accident we had at the Pensacola Airport, the crash that we had at Pensacola Airport. But look like going forward this week, look like we're going to have a pretty decent week. We're going to, tomorrow there's projected 0 chance of rain, but it's going to be a little chilly, 57 highest and 38. Going to get a little bit cold in the evening, 38 in the evenings. On Wednesday, still no rain, hopefully, and going to be still around the 60s. So all week it will be around 60s high and right around the 30s and 40s and back up in the 50s on the end of the at the end of the week. All right, y'all. I'm going to take a commercial break. When I come back, hopefully we'll be talking to Commissioner Luma May. All right.
Navigating healthcare is hard. Baptist makes it better. With convenient locations, easy scheduling, and skilled, compassionate doctors, all when you need us most. The next time you need care, let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
From affordable home equity lines and home loans to high-yield checking that pays 5.05% APY, Pen Air combines innovative banking with a commitment to our community. Pen Air Credit Union. Join us.
Looking to start a career or change your current career? Pensacola State College is the place for you. Choose from short-term, high-demand career and technical education programs ranging from commercial vehicle driving to medical assisting. Call 850-484-2000.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Arthur Searcy in Pensacola today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you searching for a great bank in Pensacola? Your search ends here with Bank of Pensacola. At Bank of Pensacola, we go beyond just being a bank. We prioritize exceptional customer service to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're interested in our checking or savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, or auto and home loans, or even credit cards, we have the perfect solutions for you. Visit us today for more information.
The 11th. It's time for the annual Gospel Soul Bowl. Gospel Soul Bowl. Gospel Soul. Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. Live at the Greater True Vine Baptist Church, 130 North Pace Boulevard in Pensacola, Florida, where Isaac Williams is pastor. The 11th year of the Gospel Soul Bowl. And it's going to be live. Performing live, it's Pastor James McGee of the Humble Spirit. Dion Bell and the Brothers. It's the Pastor Singer. Memphis, Tennessee's on the Brown Floor. The Wigs of Faith, Divine Harmony, Saturday, January 3rd. The doors open at 3:30 p.m. The concert starts at 4:30 p.m. Greater True Vine Baptist Church in Pensacola. The scripture will be given to you by Minister Hubert Kim. A prayer brought to you by Minister Michael D. Get ready for a solo by Michael Jackson. Your MC, Eddie Snell III. Hosted by the Spiritual Persuaders. Get those tickets now. Advance ticket donation $30, $35 the day of the show. Get them at Goodfellas Barbershop, the original King's Barbershop, Reason Go Food Vendor. Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. The Gospel Soul Bowl. For more information, contact Eddie Snell at 850-525-7188.
All right, y'all, don't forget the Gospel Soul Bowl, January the 4th at, I believe it's going to be at the, I don't know where it is, but anyway. I got Commissioner Luma May on the phone this morning. Good morning, Commissioner. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Vernon. I'm doing well. I hear you said the Soul Bowl. I love hearing the Soul Bowl.
Did I say the Soul? Yeah, this is Gospel Bowl. See,
the Gospel Soul Bowl.
The Gospel Soul Bowl. When you get old like me, you everything just run together, Commissioner.
You know, hey, Vernon, my Sunday school teacher, Perry Riley, say ain't nothing wrong with getting old, but sometimes it's just so doggone inconvenient.
That is so true. That is so true.
Ain't nothing wrong with it now. It beats the other odds, you know, so we just glad to get old.
I guess you got a good point about that. It definitely beat the alternative. That's for sure. How things going for Escambia County this week?
Well, Escambia County, man, we're getting ready for a huge board meeting on Thursday. I mean, it's the last board meeting of the year. I mean, we just have a lot of challenges, man. Vernon, the clerk, down through the years, we've always been able to assist the community with toys and food and those type of things, and we're passing them as a county. But our clerk, I mean, because this is quite frankly just personal and somewhat, I hate to use this word, somewhat racist, just never signs checks for things that, go to help people, to feed people, to give children toys, to give children bicycles. And so it's become somewhat very personal at what's happening to us getting bills paid because the clerk won't sign the check. So we're dealing with that this Thursday. We got a lot of zoning issues, end of the year, change orders. So, I mean, this is always a tough meeting. We just have a new chairperson that's now chairing the Board of County Commissioners. And so we have a lot of challenges going this Thursday that are going to be happening. But we're going to make it through, Vernon, and do the best we can to represent our district and hopefully end the year on a good note and get back next year in January to get to work.
Who's the new chair this year?
A female chair, Ashley Halsberger, Commissioner Halsberger, is the new chair of the Board of County Commissioners.
Okay. Let me ask you this question, Lumen. I know Florida is on this kick about redistricting it again. Will it affect our area?
Absolutely affect our area. And, Vernon, when we talk about elections matter and why we got to get people out to vote, the Republicans have 1.4 million more voters today than Democrats in the entire state of Florida. Obviously, Escambia County is probably 70% of Republican. But as they redistrict, we see what happened in Texas. The courts upheld the votes in Texas, and DeSantis is trying to do it in Florida. And absolutely, if you look at what's happened to our educational system, insurance, affordability, all those things, could you imagine if Andrew Gillum would have beat DeSantis and he lost by less than 30,000 votes, and there were 30,000 African-American votes between Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Escambia County. Right. And so, yes, absolutely. The redistricting will just ensure that the Republicans will continue to control the House for the next 20 years. As you know, since Buzz Ritchie and Dee Dee Ritchie, we have not had a Democratic state House representative in the last 25 years. And this redistricting will just ensure that it will be another 25 years. So a lifetime of Republican control of Tallahassee that affects our entire life, from appointment of judges to appointment of boards to how our universities are operated, how our funding comes down to projects in our community. And so unfortunately, we just not had a voice in Tallahassee in 25 years, and the future doesn't look too bright, Mr. Vernon, for us in the future. So this redistricting is going to have a chilling effect on Northwest Florida, in particular our children, because if those lines are redrawn, they will X out the few Democrats we have. And so fortunate now, if I need something, I can call my good friend Baba Sharif from Broward County, who's a House rep. I can call my good friend Mac Bernard from West Palm Beach, that's a senator. But with these districts being redistricted, that's a real attempt to get those lines drawn. Well, we will have a House full of nothing but Republicans, and that's just not a good democracy, Vernon. That's not a democracy. I mean, you want a balance of power, you want a balance of opinions, balance of ideologies, and so it's tough. I mean, and so even when you sit at Board of County Commissioners, I'm the only African American and the only Democrat that served. And quite frankly, we've not had a Democrat serve outside of District 3 in Escambia County in 30 years.
Wow.
So it's tough, and it's very tough. And as we know, the Republicans, they don't think for themselves. It's whatever President Trump says is how they vote.
Right.
And that's just the unfortunate thing about it.
Well, let me ask you who make the decision for Escambia County? Does Escambia County make that decision, or the state of Florida make the decision to redraw the districts here in Escambia County?
We draw our own lines here in Escambia County, but for our congressional lines, our state house lines, and our state senate lines, that's done in Tallahassee. But for our county commissioners and city council lines, it's made up here locally. We draw those lines, and we've worked hard. So when those 8 men, when Clifford Stokes and Charles, Mr. Stokes, Vernon, Sam Horton, many of those other guys who sued for a minority majority district when Junior got in.
Yeah.
That was court ordered. And so that court mandate has kind of gone away because it was for a certain period of time. And for instance, when Willie Jr. was in, that district was 68% African American. I think when Marie went in, it was voter apathy, and I get it because some people feel like it doesn't affect them. And that's why I often say to people, Vernon, well, maybe you don't like Lumen Mayor. Maybe you don't like the music.
Yeah, and make sure you send me the information about the Living the Dream so we can go ahead and promote it as well as we can on this station as well. Okay.
We'll do it. We'll do it, Vernon. Thank you so much, and
Yeah,
God bless. And have
and
a good day.
that program is such a great program. You always have a sellout, Lumen, and that's why that we recorded the last couple of years so that people can see what great things are doing. You can only have so many folks there in one place, and so thank you. I don't know. I know you was involved with the idea of creating the Living the Dream, but I think that was an outstanding program to do, and we look forward to it again this year. Okay.
We look forward to it, and we look forward to seeing you and talking with you, Vernon, so much. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
All right, and thank you so much, Commissioner. All right, y'all.
Thank you, sir.
All right, y'all. That's Commissioner Lumen May of District 3, and he is on a mission. Okay, y'all know who Commissioner Lumen May is. So I tell you what, we got a lot of work to do. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we're gonna have Jerry McIntosh on. He's also gonna be talking about some of the political things that's going on in the community. I'm going to take a commercial break, but as soon as I do, when we come back, we are going to be talking about some other things, and hopefully at 8:30 we can get the Pensacola Police Department on.
Singing telegram! Happy, happy holiday cash scratch-offs. That looks like a great gift for everyone on my list, including me.
Oh, watch out! The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Sonia Bay's Botanicals is a local wellness boutique that specializes in infused fruit juices, medicinal herbal tea remedies, clean hair and body care, and herbal infused sea moss gels, which can be purchased 1 for $25 or 2 for $40. This sea moss contains 92 of the body's 102 essential minerals used to increase energy, relieve pain and inflammation, and improve blood pressure and more. From parasite cleanse to detox and weight loss to blood sugar control, Sonia Bay's Botanicals has a natural solution for you.
Viola's Menswear, 2727 West Cervantes Street, Pensacola, Florida. Gentlemen, fine clothing at an affordable price. Suits starting at $139. Dress, shoes, hats, and accessories. Here at Viola's Menswear, 2727 West Cervantes Street in Pensacola, Florida. Call today at 429-7146, 2727 West Cervantes Street in Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. I don't run behind no woman. I don't chase. I'm a certified, verified, dignified player from the Himalayas. Yeah, that's what I told the fellas. We was all out talking that big boy game, talking about how I don't miss her name. Said, man, she gone cool, less bills to pay. Had them all laughing like I'm okay. But soon as that door hit that click, I dropped my pride and my voice went quick. Grabbed my phone, hit a number twice. Said, baby, please, I can change my life. I'm a player from the Himalayas. Yeah. Right? Crying in the kitchen, sliding on towels. Said I'm smooth as velvet, cool as ice. Oh. like I dropped my keys. Said, girl, I'll wash some dishes, I'll rub them knees. She said, didn't you tell your friends you done? I said I was talking tough, baby, just having fun. Now she's smirking, walking around in that robe, and I'm humming the blues while I fold her clothes. She said, thought you was Mr. Player, no chaser. I said, yeah, but can we talk about later? I'm a player from the Himalayas. He lied. Texting paragraphs. Tears on the dime. Swore he'd never beg. Never lose his cool. Now he's singing in the rain, looking like a fool. Oh, Lord. Call the player, call the begging blues. Ooh, now, fellas, we all talk tough around the table, but let that love walk out the door. You turn into Key Sweat with a cash app. I'm a player from the Himalayas, crying to the ceiling fan. Oh, save us. Oh, pride on pause. Ego on mute. That woman got me begging in a three-piece suit. Oh, the player called the begging blues. Oh, the player called the begging blues. The player called the begging blues.
Oh, y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. You got Vernon this morning, yes, sir. That's a cute little song called The Player Caught the Begging Blues. Y'all know how it is. Talk all of that noise, and then she hit that door, and you fall on your knees, start begging like she sweat. Lord, don't, baby, please don't go. Yeah, the player from the Himalayas. All right, y'all. You got Vernon this morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to remind you again that the MLK parade is coming up. MLK parade is coming up, so you might want to go ahead and get registered for the parade right now. I got a number here that I put on for you to use to call and get registered for the MLK parade. And also, you heard that Lumen talk about the Living the Dream event is going to be in the weekend right before the MLK weekend, and we celebrate MLK all weekend. Starting at Thursday, they're gonna have the gospel program on Thursday night. They have the prep breakfast on Saturday morning. They had a gospel program on Sunday afternoon, and of course on Monday morning the MLK parade is happening. Okay, the MLK parade is happening at 11 o'clock downtown. That parade is going to be live. We're going to record it live on television, but we want you to come on downtown to see it live. Okay, see it live. But if you're not able to, if you're sick and shut in, or if you can't get about, if you're working, whatever, not, WBQP got your back. WBQP TV got your back on that parade. Okay. Hopefully we can have Blab Sunshine to host the parade with us this year. She hasn't agreed yet, but we'll talk to her so she can. Hopefully she can. She was our Grand Marshal last year, so hopefully she will be hosting parade with us again this year. Okay. Also, that is not on the parade. Okay. Milton, Florida will have their parade also on Monday at 9 a.m. So we will be talking to folks that do the MLK parade there, and also when they finish their parade at 9 o'clock, Constable parade is at 11 o'clock, and the Can't Helmet MLK parade is going to be at 4 o'clock. Okay, 4 p.m. That's a fun parade. That's we want to make our parade fun, but the Cantonment parade is what I call one of the fun parades that we have. And so we will have a whole weekend of celebration of the parades and so forth. Okay, whole weekend celebration of the parades and so forth. All right, I want to take a commercial break really quickly here, y'all. And when I come back, I'm going to be hopefully I'll be talking to Mike Woods of the Pensacola Police Department. So y'all stand by, okay? And tell them, y'all make sure, tell everybody that Vernon's on this morning. We on Facebook, we're on TV, we're on social media, we're on everywhere. So you might want to check us out if you want to know what's going on in your community. All right, y'all, we'll be right back.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Arthur Searcy in Pensacola today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I remember these. Will I have the money to send my kid to college? Well, that's specific. How long's that been there? 7-letter word for a bank that helps you reach your goals.
Synovus. Order for Synovus?
Thank you.
Are you Synovus?
Yes.
Are you gonna ask or should I?
A solid financial future doesn't happen by chance. Let's talk about your potential today.
Stash your money somewhere smarter. With 5.05% APY, Pen Air's high yield checking puts your money to work and earning big. Pen Air Credit Union. Join us.
Navigating healthcare is hard. Baptist makes it better. With convenient locations, easy scheduling, and skilled, compassionate doctors. All when you need us most. The next time you need care, let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
All right, good morning, good morning. It is 8:30, not quite. Yeah, it is actually 8:30 on the dial. And I got with me this morning Mr. Mike Woods, Public Relations President for the Pensacola Police Department. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Good. I'm fantastic. Good morning.
Great. How was your weekend, man?
Hey, it was another quiet one, a quiet week. Last night we had a small incident with a plane tried to take off and then ended up in the woods over at the airport. 4 people on board, but minor injuries from what I'm told from officials at the airport. So besides that, it's been quiet all week and all weekend.
Hey, on the takeoff, y'all heard about that incident. That was on takeoff rather than on landing?
Yes, sir. That's what I understand.
Wow. Well, if we're going to have an incident like that, that's the kind we need to have, because nobody was hurt, I understand, in that incident. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, there were some minor injuries. I think an ankle injury to one of them, but I don't have the specifics on it. But nothing major. That's good news.
All right. What about any? We have any crime this weekend? Or they were kind of quiet.
Yeah, we didn't have any major crimes. There's always little things going on, but nothing major. We're in the height of the Christmas shopping season now, and we're wanting to make people aware of the porch pirates to make sure they get if they order things online, to make sure they get them as soon as they're placed on the front porch by the carrier, because people are going around taking them. And what's important about that is, a lot of people will say, well, they got my stuff, I'm going to call UPS and report it, but they don't call the police. And it's very important to call the police, because that way we can narrow it down to what neighborhoods this is happening in, and then we can concentrate on those neighborhoods, not only with unmarked patrols, but we can plant bait packages on some porches that will let us know when they're moved, and we can track those packages and make arrests pretty quick. So it's important for people to call UPS or FedEx or whoever the carrier was, but also call the Pensacola Police Department if you're in the city limits, and let us know so we can concentrate on your neighborhood a little bit more.
Yeah. Another issue that's been lately about computer fraud and stuff like that, and telephone fraud. Can you address that a little bit? And I don't know whether we have that issue. I'm sure we probably have the issues in the County, in the city of Pensacola. Can you address that a little bit?
Yeah, it's not only computers where they'll send you an email that looks legitimate from different sites like Amazon and Home Depot and all of this. But if they send you an email that says that your purchase has been received and you didn't order anything, that's a scam. They're wanting you to send them money, and additionally with phone calls, it'll be like from the Pensacola Police Department, maybe the sheriff's office, or a jail or a hospital, asking you for money because a loved one is in custody. We never do that. Law enforcement never does that. So please, and you'll know, because they're going to ask you to go get a gift card or Bitcoin or something like that. Never fall for that. And unfortunately, we have a lot of our older citizens that are not familiar with the tricks that these guys play. And we've had people lose their entire savings, some up to $40,000 lost, gone forever, because these people are operating from overseas, and it's impossible for us to get those funds back. So if you know of if you have grandparents, parents that are getting on up there in age that do spend time on the computer or take these type phone calls, please let them know to call the police or to call you and see if this is a legitimate situation, because most of the time, if not all the time, it's going to be a scam.
Absolutely. What about on the traffic end? How everything going good for traffic?
Well, we're still running red lights out there. We've got those 5 intersections with the cameras, and every day it's happening. And these tickets they're not cheap, but we hope that everybody knows you don't speed through Gulf Breeze, Florida, and we're hoping that after time, especially the locals, will know you don't run red lights in Pensacola, because you're going to get a ticket in the mail. The program is still it's not even a year old yet. So hopefully this time next year, word's gotten around, and at least for the locals, they'll know not to run red lights. That's our hope.
All right. And now, Mike, in light of the incident at the MLK Plaza, and you brought it up I think it was last week you brought it up, the fact that tell the folks that their obligation to produce identification up on demand. Can you talk to them about that, please?
Yeah, it's not just I know you bring up the park as an example, but it's right. Anywhere. A police officer cannot just walk up to you and say, "Hey, give me your ID." They have to be investigating a violation or a crime.
Right.
Now, once they have established that, and they'll tell you what they're investigating. If you say, "What are you stopping me for? What do you want my ID for?" We're going to gladly tell you. There's no reason at all for us to keep that information. So we'll tell you what we're investigating, and then you've got to produce that ID. And if you don't, then it's called resisting arrest without violence. It's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor crime. So, but fortunately, most of the time that's rare, and you hear about it in the news, and it sounds like it happens all the time. It's actually very rare. Most of the time, people do produce the ID, and if they don't have ID on them, they just tell us. They tell us who they are, and we have ways. We have identification systems where we can find out if they're telling us the right name or not.
Right, and tell them why is that important. Because, a lot of things go on, and people sometimes, it's for our benefit, but tell them why it's important they should produce the ID.
Well, because if you give us a fake name and somebody else, and we use that fake name and put it in our system, somebody else could get in trouble for something that they didn't do. So, and this, again, that's something that doesn't happen very often, because we have ways of making sure you are who you say you are through facial recognition or through fingerprints and things like that. So it's important to to have that ID with you, and it cuts down on time because in order for us to find out who you are in other ways, it takes time. We're detaining you longer. Whereas if you had an ID or a driver's license on you, you're on your way within a matter of seconds.
All right. Now, one other thing, then I'll let you go, Mike. Now, so we can educate the people on what's their rights are and what their rights not. If you get pulled over for a DUI and if you fail to submit to a sobriety test, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. You may if you refuse a sobriety test, you could lose your license could be suspended. Can you explain that?
Well, it will be suspended if you fail to submit. So either to a blood test or a breath test, your license will be suspended.
Wow. Okay, that's what we folks want to know. They feel like if they don't submit to a sobriety test, that they won't don't have to, but you do have to do that. Okay, or you lose your privileges to drive for a while.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Driving is a privilege in the state of Florida, as it is in all states. And when you sign the paperwork to get your driver's license, if you'll read it, and a lot of people just sign, but if you'll read it, it says that you will submit to those tests if you are stopped for DUI. So when you don't, then they will take your license. They'll suspend your license.
Yeah, I see that. I think it's even listed on your driver's license. I checked that at one time. And one last thing is this is brand new speeders law. If you're driving X amount of speed over the speed limit, talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a super speeder law.
Super speeder law, yeah.
We don't see a lot of that in the city limits, but the troopers, the sheriff's office, those that are out there on long stretches of roads in interstates, they will write those or they will make those arrests. It's not a ticket; it's an arrest. Where we see it in the city of Pensacola is on the 3 Mile Bridge. We will see those types of speeds there. We've clocked a motorcycle one evening at 127 miles an hour, which is just ridiculous for a person on a motorcycle because that's just a non-survivable crash if something was to go wrong.
Absolutely. Mike, thank you for your time this morning, okay? And let us know what's happening in the city of Pensacola and as far as law enforcement is concerned, okay?
Hey, it's my pleasure. Thank you, and thanks to the community for supporting us.
All right, and thank you now. All right, y'all, that's Mike Wood, Pensacola Police Department public service officer, and he's telling us about what's going on in our city of Pensacola. All right, y'all, don't forget to register for the MLK Parade. Okay, don't forget to register for the MLK Parade. I was going to have a Black History moment, but I didn't. I didn't pull it up. But I think I am going to pull it up. I need to go to a quick commercial break anyway. But I'm going to pull it up and see if we can have a Black History moment. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay.
Navigating heart care can be challenging. Baptist makes it better with the latest treatments and innovations and the area's largest, most experienced heart team ready to create a care plan just for you. All when you need us most. Let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
Hey, it's Gambia. Today, we're talking trash, specifically bulk waste.
Starting July 1st, 2023, bulk waste service will be called for pickup. You can schedule a pickup by calling the ECUA Customer Service Department anytime before 2 p.m. on the day prior to your normal pickup day. Bulk pickup is still included at no additional charge.
Check out ecua.fl.gov for more information.
Know what to throw, 850.
From affordable home equity lines and home loans to high-yield checking that pays 5.05% APY, Pen Air combines innovative banking with a commitment to our community. Pen Air Credit Union. Join us.
Hi, I'm Jessica Ford. I'm the owner of FD Builds. Energy efficiency is very important in today's market. With higher interest rates and rising costs, it's important that home buyers maintain their bottom line of affordability. The nice thing about natural gas and natural gas appliances is that it's more energy efficient than their electrical counterparts, and at the end of the day, utility bills are lower. Our relationship with the Pensacola Energy team is phenomenal. From customer service to their field teams, it's just a seamless process. We love Pensacola Energy.
Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home has been in business since 1913. Hi, I'm David Hawkins, the owner of Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home, saying we are a full-service funeral home. We offer pre-need funeral planning. We have a newly remodeled chapel and conference facility. Stop by and see us today. We have 9 vehicles, all waiting to service you. At Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home, we appreciate your stopping by. On behalf of all of our family here at Joe Morrison Son Funeral Home, thank you so much for allowing our family to serve you.
Black History Facts in 60 Seconds. 1621. William Tucker is the first black child known to be born in America. Baseball legend Jackie Robinson had an older brother, Matthew Mack Robinson, who broke the Olympic record in 1936 in the 200-meter dash. However, he took home the silver medal because he finished behind Jesse Owens. Before becoming a professional musician, Chuck Berry studied to become a hairdresser and has a degree in cosmetology. Between 1810 1850, an estimated 100,000 slaves used the Underground Railroad to escape to the north. Gabby Douglas became the first black gymnast to win the individual all-around in the 2012 London Olympics. Founded in 1984, the Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo celebrates black cowboys and cowgirls and is the only touring black rodeo in the world. In 1864, Rebecca Lee Crumpler graduated from the New England Female Medical College as the first black woman to receive a medical degree in the U.S.
Good morning. You got Vernon. We're about to wrap it up this morning. Yeah, we have a good show this morning. We talked a little bit about everything, but before I go, I want to talk a little bit about the Gospel Soul Bowl that's coming up. Yep, the Gospel Soul Bowl coming up in January. The Eddie Snell production. The Eddie Snell production. They have this every year. There's an annual. This is their 10th annual Gospel Soul Bowl. They're going to have, all kinds of performance on there. The doors open. Let me tell you some of the folks that's going to be featuring it, if you will. Okay, they're going to have Dr. James H. Miller. He's going to be there. The Spiritual Persuaders. The Freshman Singers of Cleveland, Ohio, the Bestest Singers of Slidell, Louisiana, where the old blues band is from, the Brown Four of Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, those children are coming back. Yep, they're coming back. Yes, sir. Then we're going to have Pastor McGee and the Humble Spirit of Thomasville, Alabama. Ruth Black and the Harmonettes of Alexandria City, Alabama as well. Okay? And the doors is going to be open at 4 o'clock. The concert will start about 5. Tickets or donations only $30 in advance. You better get them now. Better get them now. If you don't get them now, it's going to cost you $35 at the door. If you're children under 12 are admitted free. And if you want the tickets, you need to go to the ticket outlet at the Goodfellows Barbershop, the Original King's Barbershop, the Grease and Go food vendor. And if you want more information, okay, if you want more information, y'all call Deacon Eddie Snell, okay, Deacon Eddie Snell at 850-525-7188, okay. That's called Eddie Deacon Snell to get your tickets for the Gospel Soul Bowl at 850-525-7188. And or you can call somebody at the First Baptist Church of Warrenton, located at 105 Gulf Creek Highway as well. That's where Dr. Miller is the pastor. Okay, that's where Dr. Miller is the pastor. So make sure that you get your tickets now. So you can call Deacon Snail, or you can call Eddie Snail III, or you can get a hold of Minister Michael D., which is going to be one of the offering prayer there. But Divine Harmony is going to be the host of the show. So you make sure that you get your tickets right. Get them early now. Get them early. Get them early so that you don't have to stand outside in the rain waiting on standing in line, because you know it's going to be a sellout. Standing in line to get your tickets. Plus, you can save yourself. You save yourself $5 as well. All right, now you tell them that you heard it right here on Vernon this morning on WBQP TV and WBQP Radio. While I'm on that subject, y'all, I just want you to know that there's a new WBQP TV radio station, and I call it the Radio You Can See. Okay, Radio You Can See. It's not only a radio station, but it's a radio TV station as well. I got the traditional television station, and I got the TV radio station. When I call it TV radio station, because I'm playing music that you can see. Okay, music you can see. You got the option to just listen to it, or you can listen to it and watch it all at the same time. We're still working. It's still work in progress right now, because I just started it just a couple of weeks ago, and we're planning to have right now. I'm playing a lot of the old blues hound shows. Y'all want to listen to some of the old blues hound shows? Well, they're playing right now on WBQP Radio. Okay, they're playing right now on WBQP Radio. We're going to be not only putting gospel on, okay, we're also going to be putting on Southern Soul, okay, jazz, and some jazz. So once we get our lineup all lined up, then you will have a full-fledged radio station that you can listen to anytime you want to. And what's coming up next year is you should be able to hear it on your radio, in your radio station in your car. We're applying for a license to have it over the air, just like when we was with WRNE. So hopefully that will happen in the first quarter of the year. But right now, for the radio, if you want to listen to the radio station, you can just go to this link here. Link is rdo.to/WBQP. It will give you the radio station app, and you can listen to it 24/7. Or if you get tired of listening at the radio station, just click on the other side. Okay, click on the other side and just listen to the TV station. Okay, it's just easy. It's just easy as pie. Okay, just easy as pie. That you can get in there, y'all. I want to show you how to do it. The only thing is, you see what I'm doing here. I'm typing in. Just type it in into any browser. Okay, when I say a browser, just type it into your thing there. Right, I can do it right here on your phone, on your computer. Put rdo.to/WBQP. Right. And then you hit go, okay? You hit go, and what comes up is something like that. It'll tell you to give you a welcome. It says, welcome to WBQP Radio. You don't have to, you can sign in if you want to. It's free. It don't cost you anything. It's free. You can sign in, but you don't have to. Just slide on up. You sign in if you don't want it. You don't want to just say no thanks. They're not going to say no thanks. You don't want to. Then it'll bring you up. It'll bring you up Okay, it'll bring you up the app itself. And if you look at it, you see WBQP TV, WBQP Radio Live, and our website. And if you want WBQP Radio Live, if I click on that, it should bring up the radio station live, right? There it sees. Something like that. See them right there? That's what we on right now. Okay? And then I can stop it. Right? Just hit the back button. If you get tired of looking at the radio, just hit the TV button right here. Hit the TV button, and it'll bring up the television station, right? See what's playing on TV. And what's playing on TV, same thing. So I'm on TV and the radio on at the same time, so you don't miss anything. So, but it's just that easy, y'all. It's just that easy. I tell you, it's just that easy to bring it up. So, I want you to tell everybody, if you're on Facebook or you're on wherever you're on, just go to Facebook and type in RDO.TO/WBQP. All right. And share it. Okay. Share it. Once you do that, share it. Okay. Share it with everybody in the world. Okay. And then you got the TV station. Okay. Just share it. That's all you got to do. Okay. WBQP, RDOTO, and share it and let everybody know. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another great show. We're going to have Jerry McIntosh on in the morning to talk to us about what's going on. I want you to put on your calendar. Keep Star Child in mind. That's my buddy Star Child. His funeral is going to be on Thursday, so we ain't gonna let you forget that. Okay, we're not gonna let you forget that at all. Okay, and it's almost Christmas time. Y'all make sure y'all support these sponsors of this show. Okay, support the sponsors of this show. All right, y'all. I love you, and I'll see you next week. I mean, next week. I'm so used to being the blues hound. I see you in the morning at 6:30. Okay. See you in the morning at 6:30. Tell everybody that Vernon is on this morning, okay? Tell everybody that Vernon is on this morning. I'm trying to find a good song to lead us out of here. And how about some y'all want, you know what? I want happy feeling this morning. All right, y'all. Love you. See you next week. See you in the morning.
Navigating healthcare is hard. Baptist makes it better. With convenient locations, easy scheduling, and skilled, compassionate doctors, all when you need us most. The next time you need care, let Baptist make it better. Baptist Healthcare.
From affordable home equity lines and home loans to high-yield checking that pays 5.05%